Zell Boy Army, welcome to another spicy one on the channel. We're looking at more 6 p.m. content from EA. I would have got this video out a bit earlier, but I was watching the rest of the Man U Spurs game. Decent game in the end. Appreciate you guys' support as always. And yeah, EA have finally released some more Icon SBCs. I have to say the content the last few days, 2 showdown SBCs in 2 days, or 4 technically, but 2 separate showdowns. That's pretty good. And then an Icon SBC. I hope this is moving forward what EA do every day. I just wish that they did this throughout the year, to be honest. It's a bit boring that we have to wait nearly a month apart between Icon SBCs. But yeah, I think some of those showdown SBCs are pretty good. Let's look at the new Icon SBCs we've got, though. We have Didier Drogba, Sol Campbell, and Andrea Pirlo. Now, straight away, before we even look at the cards and the prices, I'm just going to say I'm fed up and bored of EA not releasing top-tier icons in SBCs. It's a clear policy EA have got now to do this, because it was like FIFA 19, I think. We had R9, Pele, and Maldini as the last ones released, so all the other ones had been released, including Hullet, Vieira, Ronaldinho. We got R9, Pele, and Maldini released in March, the middle of March. The top tier icons for me, started at defense, would be probably Maldini. Carlos Alberto's not far off, but he's a fullback, so I wouldn't quite put him there. And we've got Vieira, Hullet, Cruyff, Eusebio, R9, Ronaldinho, Henry, players like that. Henry's at the bottom end of that, but we've not had anything near that. Drogba is up there for the best Icon SBC we've had yet this year. And honestly, the fact that this is mid-April that we're getting these is just not good enough. Campbell is already behind the power curve at centre-back because he's just too slow. Pirlo's Pirlo. Like, I loved Pirlo in real life. Pirlo's one of my favourite ever footballers. Loved watching him play, but a card with 73 defending, 70 physical, 76 pace at midfield just is not good enough. The problem on FIFA is passing stats just do not matter enough. It is as simple as that. If you have 95 vision or 85 vision, you will not notice a huge difference on the game. If you have 95 pace or 85 pace, you will notice the difference. Drogba, decent card, but he will probably be quite clunky. Let's go through the cards and actually take a proper in-depth look at them, though. Pirlo, I don't care about the work rates. 5-star, 4-star is a great start to the card. But soon as we look at the pace, the card pretty much is already defunct. By that I mean pretty much useless. Shooting, solid. That is more than good enough shooting. Passing, outrageously good, just as you'd imagine. You would have thought they'd put 97 passing on the card, considering most of his passing is 97 plus except for crossing. The dribbling, he'll be good on the ball. Not insane, but he'll still be pretty good. Defending is okay, to be honest. If as the creator centre mid, it's okay. The physical is pretty poor. If they gave Pirlo 85 pace, this card would suddenly become very, very good. But 76 pace, this Pirlo's usable in some ways, but he's just behind the curve of the other physical players who can just run past him in the midfield. I don't think if you use this Pirlo, you'd be like, this card's just useless, but it's just not as good as it should be, which for me is very, very disappointing. Let's have a look at Footbin and see what the card's actually coming in at price-wise. So we have a bronze, silver. I don't even know why they put these bronze and silver squads in. They're just a waste of time, to be honest. But we've got bronze, silver, 82. You can use red picks. I do like that they put that in. Red picks are good. So you only have 2 team of the weeks, but you can use red picks from them. 85, 86. If you use the red picks, that's probably going to lower the price by 40, 50k. Pirlo is about 500k. So if you have decent fodder, you can do this guy very cheap, which is good, but he is just not that fantastic, which is very disappointing. You do have to remember as well, when Team of the Season comes about, like this guy's got 55 days remaining. If EA, and this is a big, big if EA start to release some better icons in the next few weeks to month, and Team of the Season comes about and you start getting 90 plus red picks, you might be able to do a few icons very cheap. Big if, though, if EA actually start giving us good icons. Sol Campbell. Weak foot, decent for centre-back. Skill moves are relevant. 6'2", quite like that centre-back. His pace is okay. His pace is okay at this point. A few months ago, this pace would have been fantastic. With a shadow, you're getting a lot of sprint speed. I would have been fine with this. It's not unusable pace, but the problem now comes that his agility and balance is so low that he will turn so bad that that pace now becomes an issue. Team of the year Van Dijk has more pace, I think, than this Campbell, and a lot more agility, and still turns like a bus and gets done by through balls. So this Campbell's going to be no different. Great defending, great physical, just like Puyol's card, but it does not matter if you play one depth drop back on this game. When you keep the ball and have possession for any time at all, your defence starts to push up and you will get done by through balls. This Campbell, just automatically from that, is not going to be top tier. He's going to be a good card, but he's probably not going to be worth the price that it costs. Let's have a look how much he's coming in at. Bronze, silver, 82, 83, 86, 84, and 88. Wow. This guy's probably going to cost like 800k, maybe 700k. What's he on the market right now? Footbin doesn't actually have Campbell's price yet. Guess people aren't too hyped about Sol Campbell. Tradable, he's about 800 to 900k. Yeah, okay, Footbin has him at 750k right now. Okay price, English icon links, fantastic. But for me, if you don't need the icon, I would rather use future star Reece James off Chem. He will be a better centre-back. I could think of lots of fullbacks this year who are nowhere near that price, who are going to be much better. The icon chemistry link, really useful. English link, very useful, especially for someone that's got like Rooney in there. But he's just not a fantastic card on this game. And then last but not least, we have Didier Drogba. 4-star, very nice. His body type is quite stocky and big, and it's 6'2", with that agility, stocky body type, 81 agility, 70 bounce, 82 dribbling. It just ain't going to be it. You can put an engine on him, and he gets 99 excel, 97 sprint. His passing suddenly becomes a lot better. He'll get 86 agility, 80 balance, 92 dribbling. It might make him okay on the ball, but it's just not going to be very usable still because of that. He's going to be a good card, don't get me wrong. This is the best card in this set. Drogba is going to cause issues for people. He's going to be clinical. The 4-star is nice. He's got insane physical. But put it this way, Moments Cantona that I use is much, much better on the ball with better physical stats and has 5-star skills. And there are still quite a few times where he's a bit clunky for me. This Drogba's nowhere near as good on the ball as him. So you're going to have a lot of issues with that. Drogba is coming in at 1.2 mil as well, apparently. Let's have a look at what the SBC needs. 85, 83, 86, 87, 89. Like I've said, you can lower it drastically by putting in red picks from Foot Champs. If he's 1.2 and you have the red picks for this, you can probably lower it to about a mil. I don't think that is dreadful for Drogba. I don't. But he's just not going to be a top-end meta player, which is systematic of all the SBCs that EA keep giving us. They're just not top tier. EA don't want you to get the best players and be able to grind for them. It's just simply put, that's what EA's policy is this year. If we look through some of the icons, Drogba, Nedved, Ballack, Zabrota, that's about it in terms of really good icons that EA have given us. It's just not good enough for me. If I look at these, like I've got a very good team, obviously, but I play a lot of teams that are similar to mine now. Ballack would get in maybe in my team, Zabrota would, but it's a fullback that I don't want to spend over 1 million coins untradeable on. For me, these icon SBCs just aren't good enough, and EA need to quickly bring out some better ones. The game has 5 months left on its cycle. It is very disappointing what EA are doing at the moment with the icon SBCs, especially compared to previous FIFAs. What do you guys think? Are you going to do any of the icons from today? Appreciate you guys' support as always. Always interested to see what you guys think about the content I'm talking about, the content I put out, the content EA release, your guys' thoughts. Have a spicy evening. Good luck with the rest of your week in league. Keep it spicy.